Greetings and salutations, comic book conversationalists. This is Comic Book Hangover. My name is Scott, and this time we've got not a weekly haul, weekly review video. I didn't do one last week because I didn't get a whole lot of books, so I'm going to sort of double it up this week, and we're still working towards that weekly haul, weekly review number 200, which I am really excited about. It's just, for some reason, it's just been a bear to getting to that big number 200. I don't know what the deal is, but suddenly it's like everything's getting tossed in our way. Speaking of things tossed in our way, I am more recovered from my surgery. I'm up and walking around. I have to use a cane, but I no longer need I no longer need the crutches. I no longer have to ride those little electric cart things at the Walmarts or Myers or wherever I go. I can walk longer distances before I have to sit down. So I'm on recovery. I'm well on my way. Tomorrow, actually, we'll just say this week, I am going to be going back to work. I'm so excited about that. I know the kids in my class have been asking about me every time I've been able to go in there to see how they're doing. They're all excited to see me and all wanting to know when I'm coming back and asking questions about my ankle, asking questions about the operation. But tomorrow I finally get to go back. They don't know yet that I'm coming back, so it's going to be a nice, exciting moment. I'm looking forward to that. Additional side notes, there is something else going on with the family. Could be pretty serious. Not a good kind of serious, but I don't want to say too much about it until we have more details. We'll know more about it towards the end of the week. And perhaps with my next video, I'll say something more about it. But that said, this video is not about new comics. This video is about Marvelous Box. I got a new Marvelous Box, and for those who don't know, I do have an entire playlist right now of Marvelous Box openings that I've gotten. I've been getting this thing for quite a few years now and have really loved it. And basically, what it is, it's a quarterly blind box subscription. So you get it 4 times a year. The cost of it is $25 plus $5 shipping and handling. So we're looking at $30. 4 times a year, and you get a selection. It's usually for Marvel Marvel stuff from trade paperbacks, graphic novels, essentials. I used to get those, epic collections, hardcovers. It runs the gamut of Marvel selection, but they're all Marvel trades, etc. It's all random, and it's a great way to expand your trade collection. Myself, I've really enjoyed it. There's been a few that I'm like, okay, well, this is cool. Again, I always like to go back to the Human Torch series that Scotty Young wrote or drew. The book didn't look very good to me. I got the trade for it in a Marvelous Box. I read it. I really enjoyed it. So I'm glad I was able to check that out. So this one here is the newest one, and I will be putting a link in the description down below so you know how to subscribe to this. Again, you're talking $30. So we'll be doing sort of I'll do sort of like a running total of everything here. So it'll be like in this area here, there'll be a running total of what I'm getting. So let's check out what I'm getting in Marvelous Box here. Let's just set this right here. Yeah, let's just set it right there. There we go. All right, here we go. First up, let's do it this way. Okay. First up is Marvel Knights, from Marvel Knights, Punisher Taxi Wars. This collects the 2001 Punisher series issues 8 through 12, the Punisher Xmas special from 2006, the Spider-Man vs. Punisher #1, and material from the Marvel Knights Double Shot #4. And as you can see, it's got some really interesting stuff in there. I get a lot of Punisher stuff, more Punisher stuff from this than I normally would buy. I do have the an Epic collection Punisher that I got from Marvelous Box, and I have been reading that and really have been enjoying it. So this one here starts at $24.99. So there you go, $24.99. Next on the stack is Carnage, Black, White, and Blood. There you go. Black, White, and Blood collects the Black, White, and Blood miniseries, 4 issues, all in here. Let's check some of this out here. I don't really read a whole lot of Carnage stuff. He's kind of, I don't know, he's kind of overrated. Ooh, okay. Hold on a second here. He is an overrated, overused character, but when you got Kyle Hotz on the book, I'm gonna love it. So there you go. And this is also kind of cool because we've got Marvel Zombies Black, White, and Blood coming out this week. This week in comic shops. The 3 or 4 issue miniseries. And I've never read any of these Black, White, and Red or Black, White, and Blood stories before. So I'm going to check this out today and tomorrow for sure. So I kind of get used to the whole Black, White, and Blood concept there. And this one clocks in at $17.99. So we're getting up there. Next up, oh, nice. This one, actually, I have been wanting to get this one. This is X-Men Milestones, the Dark Phoenix Saga. This reprints X-Men Uncanny X-Men, was what it used to be called back in the day. Issues 129 to 137. And these milestones, they just reprint those specific stories. So this is just going to reprint the Dark Phoenix story, the first Dark Phoenix story. So the Dark Phoenix Saga. It's just going to reprint that. And I liked this idea. They did another one. I think they did a Mutant Massacre one too that I'm gonna definitely want to check out. But this I like because these are stories that I've never. I've gotten. I have the facsimile edition for some of these issues, I believe, but I've never read the Dark Phoenix Saga before. And with my interest in modern Marvel sort of dying, sort of waning because their modern batch of books just aren't as good as what they used to be. They're more interested in personal politics and nonsense like that, as opposed to telling a good story that everybody can enjoy. So I've been wanting to dive into the back catalog of Marvel, and this is one of those stories that I've wanted to get, this and the Mutant Massacre. So I got this one. This one clocks in at $24.99, and I am super excited to have this one. And the last book that I got in this round of Marvelous Box is What If? The Complete Collection, Volume 3. This one collects What If, the 1977 series, issues 24 to 35. So that means this is also going to include issue 24 or issue 34, which was a comedic issue of What If. And I think when they did the 90s or the 80s, 90s run of What If, issue 34 for that run was sort of like a Mad Magazine's takeover of What If. And I'm super excited. I love What If. I think What If was a great idea. I'm not too excited about what they're doing with it now because it just doesn't have the same excitement that he used to have. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm looking at it from a different perspective. But What Ifs were always great. You know what? I think I know what it is. It's Marvel's over reliance on alternate realities and the so-called multiverse. It's too much reliance on that because when this series was coming out, the whole idea of the multiverse, it was there, but it wasn't emphasized as the dead horse that Marvel kept beating over and over and over again. So these stories are great. There's a few modern ones that are okay too, but I'm looking forward to reading this one too. So this one clocks in at $39.99, which should put the total about there. So I'm gonna guess. So here's your total. There is your total right there. So it's always going to be over $100. Anytime you get a Marvelous Box, you're going to pay $30 total. That's $25 plus $5 shipping and handling, and you're always going to get over $100 worth of Marvel trades. Granted, it's only 4, but it's a great selection of books. I mean, look at this. Again, I got What If Complete Collection Volume 3, Marvel Milestones Dark Phoenix Saga, Carnage Black, White, and Blood collects 1 through 4 of that, and Marvel Knights Punisher Taxi Wars. And that's a great selection of titles too. We got some Spider-Man, we got some Punisher, we got X-Men, and we got What If, which covers the gamut of everything. So great selection as always. I'm super happy with it. There's a couple in there I'm definitely going to be diving into, and just so excited. I love getting the Marvelous Box. It's one of my favorite things in the world. And that said, I'm going to be putting the description down below. And I'm sorry, there's some stuff going on that's kind of distracting me right now. I can't wait till I have a setup to where I can do this inside and I won't have any distractions. But so yeah, that said, we're just gonna wrap this up because I'm getting distracted really easy right now. But Marvelous Box, it's a great idea. It's a great concept. I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it for a couple of years now. So you can go ahead and check out the Marvelous Box playlist that I have. That will, just go ahead. I'm going to see if I can do like a little link or something up here or down here or something like that. That'll take you to the playlist that I have of all the books that I've gotten in the Marvelous Box in the past. It's been a great program. I've really enjoyed it. Like I said, I get it every 3 months, and have not been disappointed. It's been nice. It's been nice being able to expand my trade paperback collection. And even if I get stuff that I have, the individual issues for, I like having trades. I like having them. I like being able to just grab them off the wall or off the shelf and read them at my leisure. So definitely check it out. M6P Marvelous Box. Link in the description down below. I cannot recommend it high enough. I've enjoyed it for a number of years. It's been a blast, and I'm hoping to continue it I'm planning on continuing it for the foreseeable future. So that said, everybody, have a great day. I hope everybody had a great weekend. I'm looking forward to some new comic books this week. I will have a weekly review video this week. I'm going to be doubling it up, and I did get another trade last week that I'm going to be talking about. Super happy about it. And that said, we're going to wrap this up. Everybody have a great day, and